Hey guys, today we're going to be doing an overall ranking of every team's NFL draft. So, first we're going to be starting off with the Arizona Cardinals. So the Cardinals, their needs were a tight end, corner, defensive end, wide receiver, and they got 3 out of 5 of those, so that's good. With their first pick, I'm just going to tell you everybody's first pick. They took Zaven Collins. That was a really good pick. In my opinion, they ranked in 89% basically. But I'm gonna have to give them a A. Like, just the plain A. Alright, the Falcons. The Falcons' needs were a cornerback, QB, tight end, outside linebacker, and running back. They only took 2 of those, but they took the best player in the draft, in my opinion, Kyle Pitts. So instead of giving them like a B minus for not getting positions they needed, I'm gonna give them a B plus because it's Kyle Pitts. But all right, Baltimore Ravens. They needed offensive tackle, wide receiver, outside linebacker, center, and offensive guard. They took wide receiver, offensive linebacker, and offensive guard. So that right there is good. And with their first pick, they took Rashad Bateman, which I think was good. I think it was pretty good. It was the 27th overall pick. I think it was pretty good. Some people might not, but I think it was good. And so I'm gonna give them an A, like just an A right there. The Buffalo Bills, they needed defensive end, running back, offensive tackle, cornerback, and defensive tackle. And they got 3 out of 5 of those, defensive end, offensive tackle, and cornerback. Their first pick was Gregory Rasulu or whatever. I think that was a tiny bit. I think they could have got him a little bit later, maybe like trade up in the second round. But that's the only reason I'm not going to give them a normal A. I'm going to give them an A minus. And that is the Buffalo Bills. The Carolina Panthers, they needed a tight end, offensive guard, defensive end, quarterback, and cornerback. They took a cornerback with their first pick. They took, who did they take? J.C. Horn. I think it was could. They said he was overall projected to go top 14. He went at 8. I don't. It could be a little bit of a reach, I guess, but I'm not gonna judge him based on a maybe. So I'm gonna give them a minus because actually no, I'll give them a normal A. Chicago A plus because they took in my opinion the best quarterback in the draft this year in Justin Fields, and I'm a Packers fan. The only position they didn't get that they were quote unquote needed was offensive guard, I think. Yeah. And next, the Bengals. Alright. People are gonna get mad at me for this. They took Jamar Chase at number 1, or well, not number 1 overall, but their number 1 pick, which was, what pick was that? Pick 5. I just messed up kickoff. Damn. Kind of did. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, but because of that, I think they should have took Penei Sewell right there, and he ended up falling to a team I'm going to be judging in a couple minutes. So I'm going to give them, because they had a good rest of the draft, but that just kind of irritated me a bit. I'm going to say a B minus. Next, the Cleveland Browns. They, in my opinion, had the best draft. They got their needs. They took Greg Newsom for their first round pick, which was pick 26. I'm gonna say they get an A plus because how dang good that draft was. So they get an A plus. Next is the Dallas Cowboys. Their first round pick was their best, in my opinion, which was Michael Parsons. But I don't know too much about the rest. Oh, dang it. So I'm going to give them a... Oh, never mind. Here, I'll check. They took a wide receiver in the 5th round. That's why I'm not going to give them a minus. I'm going to give them a B plus. Next is the Denver Broncos. They took cornerback Patrick Surtain. I think it could end up being a little bit of a reach, but right now, I don't know. They probably should have took a quarterback. That could be a bit of reach. The rest of the draft, they didn't really take a ton that they needed. So I'm going to give them... I'm going to give them a C+. Now, Detroit, another team that had a pretty good draft in my opinion, because they're in a rebuilding phase for one thing. They took Penny Sewell with their first pick, and I think that they were another team that drafted really freaking well. I know they didn't take a ton that they needed. I mean, they got positions they needed. Like, they got wide receiver, they got corner and stuff. So, I'm going to say give them an a normal A. Because it wasn't nothing super great, like an A plus. But it was really good, especially because of Penny Sewell. Can't believe he even fell to them. But next, we got the Green Bay Packers. Alright. Taking a cornerback in round 1, Eric Stokes, that was a reach and a half. I'm not saying he's not talented, he's talented as heck, but that was a very big reach, so I'm going to give them based on that. And they didn't get a wide receiver to round 3 either. So I'm going to give them a C+, and that's my team, and I'm kind of disappointed. Next, we got the Houston Texans. They didn't get the draft till round 3. Let me see exactly who they drafted. Okay, so they took a quarterback in the 3rd round with their first 3rd round pick, and then they took Nico Collins, Brevin Jordan, Garrett Wallow, and Roy Lopez. I can't really give them a high one. I'm gonna give them a C+ too, because you can't really give them a high one, but you can't really give them a low one because they didn't have many picks, and that I blame that on their organization. So next we got the Indianapolis Colts. They took Woody Payne with their first pick, defensive end out of Michigan. They drafted really well. Looks like they got all their positions of need filled out right here. So I'm gonna have to give them an A+. Yeah, I'm gonna give them an A+ as well because they did really freaking good. Alright, Jacksonville. I would give them an A or an A-, but they took Travis Etienne, so that I get it, but they have James Robinson. I know they got Trevor and crap, that's why it's not going to go lower. And I get why they got Travis Etienne, because it was Trevor's teammate. But come on. So I'm going to give them a B. Just normal B. And hopefully this helps them out, but I don't think it will necessarily. Next we got the Chiefs. They took an inside linebacker with their first pick, Nick Bolton. I think they had a solid draft, but nothing great, so I'm going to give them an A-. Next is the Chargers. They took offensive tackle Rashawn Slater. Really good pick. I'm going to
decision to settle for 3, and it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. That's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. He was out there, and Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And this one will be brought back to the 20.
because those offensive line.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he brings it back to right around. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And that'll bring up second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jordan.
Draft. I don't know how to judge theirs because it wasn't. Oh my God. It was not good by any means, or not great.
Kick it and go.
I'm just gonna quit.
Kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, scope. Scope a sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, scope. Scope a sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go.
Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me bow, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them out, breaking them out, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do, sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew, you need a win, who need a win, that's all we do, I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them.
With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, scope a sideline, a touchdown, I put on.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, Joey Slide against North Carolina. Is Madden NFL 21 on EA Sports.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rivers now, the throw on first first down. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got my cut. Oh, he just stuck out there, and he's got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And the Colts.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Rivers on the money, complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the Panthers' 33-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. A good throw here, finding Pascal.
Rivers pass.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing the 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're at the sideline thinking to themselves,
And they did.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Bridgewater. He'll buy some time right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 5. Bridgewater to throw it. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Bridgewater now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey.
That's good.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Bridgewater again. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. There he goes, right side.
But anyway, since I just threw a pick and I'm absolute garbage at Madden,